Imagine the most exotic and cheapest place in Asia. Welcome to Laos, the poorest country in Southeast Asia. Officially known as the Lao People's Democratic Republic, this charming landlocked country borders Myanmar and China to the northwest, Vietnam to the east, Cambodia to the southeast, and Thailand to the west. With a population of about 7.5 million, Laos is mostly rural. Most Laotians live in villages and small towns, where life moves at a relaxed pace and community ties are strong. Ethnic diversity is a standout feature, with more than 49 recognized ethnic groups, with the Lao being the predominant group. Interestingly, Laos is the only Southeast Asian country without a coastline. The capital, Vientiane, located on the banks of the Mekong River, is home to around 950,000 people and is known for its serene and laid-back atmosphere, reflecting the peaceful nature of Laotian life. Laos is one of the few remaining communist countries, along with China, Cuba, Vietnam, and North Korea. About 75% of the population lives on just $2 a day, making it one of the smallest economies in Southeast Asia. Most of the population in Laos lives below the poverty line, and the country heavily relies on agriculture for income. Another key economic activity is generating electricity, which is exported to neighboring countries. The official currency is the Lao kip. The official language is Lao, spoken by the majority of the people. Besides Lao, there are various ethnic languages and dialects throughout the country. French and English are also used to a lesser extent. Laos is a country with a rich cultural and linguistic diversity, reflecting the vibrant tapestry of its population. French, a legacy from the colonial period, is still spoken, especially among the older generations and in urban areas. English, on the other hand, is becoming increasingly popular, particularly among the youth and in international trade. Among the countries in Southeast Asia, Laos stands out for its serenity and natural beauty. However, there are cities where the nightlife is quite lively, especially in the more touristy areas. The capital, Vientiane, is a great example, with many bars and pubs along the street that borders the Mekong River. This river is also home to the country's most famous market, a true attraction that combines vibrant commerce, delicious food, and rich culture. While Laos isn't typically a destination for certain types of services that are more common in Thailand and Vietnam, you can still find some of these offerings. However, the country mainly attracts those looking for a more authentic and laid-back experience. Due to the prevalent poverty, many Laotian women see marriage to foreigners as a chance to improve their living conditions. However, this can be challenging, as most tourists are more interested in fun and leisure than in serious commitments. Laos's cuisine is a rich tapestry woven with influences from Thailand, Vietnam, and China. The diversity of food is immense, and Laotians take pride in their variety of dishes. While there's a common criticism about Chinese people eating dog meat, it's a misconception to think this is unique to them. Many Asian cultures have eating habits that might seem exotic to Westerners, and Laos is no different. Eating dog meat, for example, is more common in certain northern regions and rural areas of the country. This practice has historical roots and is shaped by regional, economic, and social factors. However, not all Laotians consume this type of meat. One of the most iconic dishes in Laos is larb, a spicy meat salad that can be made with beef, chicken, duck, fish, or pork. This dish is a true celebration of flavors and reflects the country's rich culinary heritage. Another popular dish is tam maku hung, a spicy green papaya salad that is loved by both locals and visitors for its freshness and vibrant taste. In Laos, rice is the foundation of almost every meal, an essential element that sustains the daily life of the population. The influence of Theravada Buddhism runs deep, shaping the country's daily life, culture, and traditions. This predominant religion influences the architecture of temples, religious festivals, and even social interactions. Besides Buddhism, Laos is home to animist practices and traditional religions among its diverse ethnic groups, as well as small Christian and Muslim communities. The cultural heritage of the country is rich and varied, reflected in its folk dances, traditional music, and vibrant festivals. The Lao New Year festival, known as Bum Pai Mai, is one of the most important and celebrated events. Usually held in mid-April, this festival marks the beginning of the new year in the Buddhist calendar and is a time full of joy and renewal. Another notable festival is Bumbang Fai, which celebrates local culture and traditions through rituals, music, and dance. These celebrations not only preserve, but also strengthen the cultural identity of Laos. The Lao New Year Festival is famous for its water games, where people throw water at each other in the streets, symbolizing purification and expressing wishes for good luck and prosperity. Along with the water fights, the festival features colorful parades filled with traditional music, dances, and cultural performances that enrich the celebration. Another traditionally popular event in Laos is Bonbang Phai, or the Rocket Festival, usually held in May. This festival is held to invoke rain, which is vital for agriculture and rice planting. Competitions to see who can launch the rocket the highest or the farthest are one of the main attractions. It's believed that the higher the rocket goes, the greater the blessing of rain received. The festival is a vibrant party with live music, traditional dances, and various other forms of entertainment that capture the community spirit. Buddhist monks hold a central position in Laotian society, serving as spiritual guides and being deeply respected by the community. Their orange robes are a visible symbol of this devotion and monastic life. Every day at dawn, it's common to see monks walking in a line through the streets, holding their alms bowls. Devotees offer food, flowers, and incense, seeking to earn merit and bless their lives. A dark historical facet of Laos is that during the Vietnam War, it became the most heavily bombed country in the world. Although not directly involved in the conflict, Laos was heavily bombed by the United States, which dropped over 2 million bombs on its territory. To this day, many areas remain inaccessible due to the risk of unexploded ordnance. This war legacy still affects the lives of many Laotians, who live with the scars left by this devastating period. Laos, a former French colony, was a battleground for European powers before and after the Vietnam War. Its history spans thousands of years, influenced by various cultures and regional events. Although it doesn't receive as many tourists as other Southeast Asian countries, Laos is a fascinating destination, offering stunning natural beauty and a peaceful atmosphere. A notable example is Luang Prabang, a historic city in the north of the country, located at the confluence of the Mekong and Nam Khan rivers. Luang Prabang is famous for its blend of traditional Laotian and French colonial architecture. Besides being the cultural and spiritual capital of Laos, it is home to more than 60 Buddhist temples. The city, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is considered the most beautiful in Laos and has one of the best night markets in Asia. Vang Vieng, a city that pulses with party vibes and adrenaline, is a true haven for those seeking endless fun. The highlight of Vang Vieng is tubing, an activity where you float down the river rapids on a tire tube. Imagine the feeling of freedom as you drift through the water, surrounded by lush nature. And that's not all. The region's caves, like Tom Pu Kam, dazzle with their natural blue pools and a serene Buddha statue watching over the place. The temples, or wats, are sanctuaries of peace and spirituality, where devotees gather to pray, meditate, and learn. Among them, Wat Phu stands out, an ancient temple city in Champasak, built between the 11th and 13th centuries to honor the god Shiva. Today, this sacred site is an important archaeological site and World Heritage Site, preserving the essence and history of past eras. The That Luang, in all its majestic golden glory, is one of the most revered monuments in Laos. Located in Vientiane, the vibrant capital of the country, this impressive stupa is much more than an architectural landmark. It's a profound symbol of the Laotian national and spiritual identity. Vientiane, with its peaceful streets and serene atmosphere, offers a fascinating contrast between past and present, where That Luang stands as a witness to a rich historical and cultural tapestry. This monument is not just a masterpiece of design, but also a focal point of devotion and pride for the people of Laos. Laos, with its captivating history and vibrant culture, is a treasure trove of discoveries. Its traditions, often expressed in unique and colorful festivals, reflect the essence of a people deeply connected to their roots and naturally welcoming. Every corner of this country holds stories and secrets waiting to be revealed. There's still so much more to explore in this fascinating country, but we'll save those stories for another time. For now, thank you for joining us on this journey. If something in particular caught your attention, feel free to share in the comments. And if you enjoyed this content, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. It motivates us to keep bringing more adventures and discoveries. See you in the next video.